Hi guys, new day of war and new map update. First, a brief overview of the northern part of the front, and then we will talk in detail about the situation in Soledar. It is relatively calm here now. Over the last 24 hours there was an attack by Russians from the village of Stirmahivka. But these are small positional clashes that do not affect the front line yet. Below we have the city of Kreminna, where there are also no big changes, but the situation here can potentially escalate, especially for the Russians. The fact is that, according to some reports, Ukraine is preparing a breakthrough here. So far the operation has not moved to the active phase, but we see how much reinforcement Russia had gathered on this front. According to these data, there are 5 motorized rifle brigades, 2 regiments, 2 motorized rifle divisions, and 1 tank division. In total, according to rough estimates, it is almost 50,000 soldiers. It is clear that Russia is aware of the risks that a Ukrainian offensive here may cause, and is preparing for it. In general, Ukraine has the advantage in offensive actions here. There was a video from the Special Operation Forces of Ukraine in which the soldiers, conducting an operation in forest near Kreminna, found a machine gun company of about 10 occupiers and cleared everything. Due to the policy of YouTube, I will not give you the full video here, but it can be viewed in our Telegram channel, the link to which is under this video. Small clashes in Bilohorivka. Here Russian troops are trying to make a breakthrough to the river and thus encircle the village. The Russians obviously do not have enough forces for this, and it is clear that this is not a priority attack point now. And to the most important and fierce point of the front line, city of Soledar, which has been stormed by Russian mercenaries since the beginning of the month. Currently, the city is completely under Russian control, but Ukraine denies all Russian claims to a full occupation. Indeed, even today, there were new videos from the Ukrainian military, which showed that the fighting for the city is still ongoing. Yes, the Russians control it almost completely, but Ukrainian troops, having withdrawn to positions near Krasnopolivka and Blagodatne, continue to shell the Russians. As proof of that, the fighting of the city is still ongoing and Ukrainian troops continue to resist, I suggest watching this video from January 17, which was filmed by Ukrainian soldier.
Міцного, Мадяр на зв'язку. Перестаньте підтримувати той срач і ту пропаганду руську стосовно Солідара, відкинення військ ЗСУ від нього на невизначену дистанцію. Йдуть запеклі бої. Прямо зараз. Сьогодні, п'ятниця, 13 грудня. Скільки годин? Скільки годин, Сань? Годин скільки?
2:13.
14 годин, 13 хвилин. Ми над центром Солідара. Дивіться уважно. Бачите? Церкву. Видно там щось чи не видно? Ми бачимо всі пересування підар'я. Є гарні новини від частини населених пунктів, з котрих вони пробували обходити Солідар, в частині котрого відбуваються зараз інтенсивні стрілкові бої, відбувається арт-батл. Вдалося війську ЗСУ відтиснути ворога, і він був вимушений відступити достатньо великими силами штурмовиків. Ми це все супроводжуємо, фільмуємо і наносимо відповідні враження по ворогу.
Now Russians are trying to push Ukrainians further away from the city. There are attacks on Krasnopolivka and railway station. However, the echelon defense is coping with the attacks. Moreover, we see here that, in contrast to density build-up city, where the enemy can occupy one building after another in small runs, now Russian troops need to overcome 1-2 miles across the field. And here, Ukrainian artillery and snipers stop all attacks. It is also worth noting that so far Russia has not brought enough heavy equipment into the city, and the advantage in artillery is with the Ukrainians, who were outside the city and continued to target the enemy who entered the city center. In fact, Soledar was taken only by infantry. Yes, it required a very large number of casualties, but Russians did not reckon with them. Moreover, the city was stormed by the prisoners recruited by Russia, and these casualties are not even listed anywhere in the official Russian statistics. In general, the conflict between mercenaries from Wagner's group and the Russian Ministry of Defense has been ongoing for a long time, and today it resulted in the fact that the Ministry of Defense, having officially announced the capture of the city, did not say a word about the role of Wagner's militias in this, attributing all the honors to themselves. This caused a great negative reaction from the head of Wagner Group, Prigozhin, and harsh statements in social networks. And just a few hours later, the Ministry of Defense again issued a new statement which already noted that informal military formations took part in the seizure of the city. So, as we can see, the struggle for the power continues in Russia. The fighting in Soledar has not ended yet, although the city is completely controlled by the occupiers, and Ukraine is preparing plans for new counterattack. But more about this tomorrow. So subscribe to the channel and like this video, leave a comment, and live in peace.